It's still connecting. It's live. Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Charles. See, we're getting better with this. We're getting better. Carlos is trying to get in. Like I said, I always have him in timeout. But welcome to Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. We have a wonderful, wonderful guest this evening. One of my favorite, Katrina Daniels. Every time I see her, I always tell her to smile because she got this beautiful smile. So I always take pictures of her smile. But also, we have no update on Queen today. So sorry. As soon as we get anything, we'll let you know. But we're going to go ahead and get started because it is Sunday. My name is Mr. Charles. Everybody know me. I'm a line dance instructor. I was retired. I don't know what happened. Now I'm doing all these classes. I tried to retire. People didn't listen to me. So I am back. I am back. And of course, we're still messing with all these gadgets because we're supposed to play a Queen again. Remember, everybody, we're not Queen. Okay, this is Queen's baby. Queen is good at this. So give me just a second, and we will play this introduction. Come back and introduce Katrina. And maybe we won't.
This commercial break is sponsored by Let's Talk About Soul Line Podcast. Queen Sheila, Tampa, Florida.
Anyway.
This commercial break is sponsored by Let's Talk About Soul Line Podcast. Queen Sheila, Tampa, Florida. Y'all will keep Queen Sheila in our prayers right now. This is a commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great opportunity right now. All those, especially from different parts of the country, different line dance groups and organizations, it is highly requested that you make sure that you take group photo shots in front of the Classic Soul Line Dancers banner. This will be recorded for lasting memories for this special occasion, for this event. Please, 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 please make sure you take your pictures. Also, we'll have a few words, information, positivity.
Well, look what we have on here now. That was a long introduction. Hi, Katrina. How you doing?
Hello.
Good, good. Like I said, Carlos done popped in like 3 times, so ain't no telling what he's doing out there. So, well, we're going to go ahead and start off. Thank you for being with us this Sunday evening. And first off,
thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I'm glad to be here, and I'm just praying for Queen's health and for her to recover completely, fully.
Yes, yeah, everything for her. Like we were saying, this is just for her. I'm gonna try to see if I can find her bio so I can read that again tonight.
Oh,
So to start off with, my good friend, tell us about you. As Queen would say, as no one else can.
All right. My name is Katrina Daniel, like he said, AKA Lady T. The T is for Tennessee because when I first started line dancing, I was the only one that traveled from Tennessee. So they would see me and say,
Oh, wow.
hey, I'd show up all these places and they'd be like, who is that? And I'm
Oh,
this little country
wow.
girl from Tennessee. And I was the original person that traveled everywhere. So, and that's how it became Lady T because it's Lady Tennessee. So that was what happened. And I started line dancing in 2000. I'm going to say five. I just asked somebody to find out actually when it was. But I started line dancing and I'm going to say 2005 with MJ Hollins in Murfreesboro, where I live. And she was from Detroit. So that's how I started. I called her and I was like, I guess I'm sounding crazy because I said, is that the same as Electric Slide? Just country. And she said,
Yeah, I
kind
already know.
of, yeah, kind
Yeah,
of. And so
I found it.
I started going to the class, and of course, either you love it, like it, or you don't like it. And then I loved it, and then I became an addict. Just overnight, I was like, "Oh my God, this is the
Yeah,
greatest thing." And
yeah.
so then I just started line dancing as much
When
as
was
I
that
could.
again? What year
I
again was
think it
that?
was 2005. And then I started, I'm going to
2005.
say, teaching in 2006. She asked me to be an instructor in
Okay.
2006. So I guess I'm going to say that's it because that's all like, that's what I remember as much. Because my first line dance event was in 2005. We went to United We Dance in Akron,
Hmm.
Ohio. It was in Akron that year. And that was my first line dance event where I went and knew nothing. And was just
In
overwhelmed by
there.
everybody from everywhere.
Now, don't they
And
still do that in United? They still do that, don't they?
no,
In
United
Akron?
We Dance does
Oh, they
not.
don't have that
United We
anymore.
Dance does not. No, but I'm hoping and praying that they will bring it back. That Curtis Good will find it in his sweetheart to say, "Let me do this again for the people." But I don't know.
Well,
It's been years
we just
now.
had a station identification. We just had a interruption by the line dance press
Yes,
popped up in the air
yes.
somewhere.
Look at it.
What's up,
Look
y'all?
at it. Look at it.
She was just telling us about how she got started. When you said it, when you went to your first line dance convention, I could tell you, I think mine was 2014 Vegas, and I was in awe. And I saw all these people doing the same thing. My fear was, am I doing that dance like everybody else is? Because you just doing
Yeah,
it in your local area. So you don't know if you're doing it right. And I found out we were doing
yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
dances. Yeah, once that happened, I was getting a groove in. I was like, I could do this. I could do that. So, Mr. Carlos, tell us
Exactly.
what you've been doing real quick, and we'll get back to Katrina while you're on.
Just got back from Augusta.
Oh,
We saw
Um,
that.
oh.
that was nice,
Man,
man. Beautiful,
It,
beautiful
man.
venue. It was right on the lake. It was real nice. It
it
was real
looked
nice.
nice. It did.
Um, and Wendy's team. I've been to a lot of places recently. Wendy got like 25 people on her team. So it
That's
was
a
like
good.
usually when you go to events, you know, like 5 or 6 people helping out and put it together. She got a killer team. Like I'd
Oh,
never
that's
seen nothing like that.
wonderful.
Like the event ended at 12. We were leaving at 12:10. Like that's how fast the team broke the tables down. I mean, it was crazy.
Organized.
Like
Love it. I love it.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. I was like, y'all a well-oiled machine in here. What?
But I know you were helping Carlos.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
I brought the DJ equipment, so I was breaking down the
exact.
equipment.
And I've seen you do it because I know
But
I
yeah,
did.
so yeah, I just got back from Augusta and straight off the highway. I set the camera up and trying to figure it out and get it going. But yeah.
Where were you at last week? Was that the hotel or the week before? You was in the hotel.
Yeah, because I came back from
Yeah.
Albany from Teresa's event. They had the Daugherty County Soul Line Dancing. I think that was their 7th year anniversary.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But yeah.
That's wonderful.
He's everywhere,
I think
Katrina.
that's gonna be a routine coming up. the next few weeks. I'm gonna be coming every Sunday. It'll be something we coming back from.
Well,
We got a lot coming up.
well, next Sunday is the camping. We camping. Did to see Carlos Thursday, and we're gonna be fishing, hiking. I'm sure Carlos gonna be on the bicycle. I'm sure he will be on that bike. And we're gonna just, like I told her, Katrina, no, they say no dance, but dance is in our blood. But I said, every fish I catch, I'm doing a dance. Every fish
Exactly.
I catch. That's how I'm rewarding.
Music's played, you're gonna dance.
Do
Exactly.
something. Sure, for sure. So we talking about the podcast. We don't know. Me and him talked earlier about having someone on here Saturday, Sunday, because we will be in the same cabin space, the same place. So we'll see what happens. We'll see, because my family is going to come pick me up early Sunday. But back to you, Katrina. So you went. What got you? What started you in line dancing?
That class.
That magnet.
Just going to that class, I say all the time, either you love it, like it, or hate it, or just find it okay. And I just had a love for it as soon as I went that day. And I just was in every class that she had after that, and just, oh my gosh, and doing homework, which people don't do now. But I used to homework. I'd go to a friend's house to learn how to do a step. I just wanted to know how to do it and learn and learn more about it, the history. I wanted to learn everything I could about line dancing, and specifically soul line dancing. So it was just a great journey that I started on that I could enjoy, and you could do it by yourself. And that's the greatest part of it. You don't have to have a partner. You can do it all over the country, out of the country, and you can do it by yourself. It's a great hobby, even though it's expensive. It's a great hobby.
Yeah. We want to say hello to, is it Kuro? Kuro? I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Kuro? Kuro? Anybody know? She knows you.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Lady T. It's
Hey.
Kerro. Messing people's names up.
That's Kiana. That's Kiana.
Yeah, from Tennessee.
Yeah, Aaron and Kiana are on there.
Oh, the name I just finished.
She just has
okay.
Kerro. Yeah, she just has
See, I could have put that on
that's
there.
her. Yeah, that's her.
Alexis
that's
Swirl.
the half of R&R.
That's another one is
that's my girl. Hey, girl.
Okay. And Alexis Swirl, our weekly winner, says, "Hey, Katrina." Alexis Swirl.
Hey.
She wins the trivia all the time unless she's on the show. Adrian Feet in Motion, line dancing. Say, "Hey, Lady T."
Yes,
Alexis, hey, Mr. Charles. Hey, Alexa. And Barbara. Barbara, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. You got that last name, Carlos? Pride. I was Barbara. Good evening, everyone.
I know.
Barbara is my connection to Queen. She was the one teaching when Queen got sick. And now they're doing a little situation where a sign up, well, she's not the only one teaching. They're going to have other people to teach too. She told me that today. And Cliff Gillespie, it might be related. Good evening, everyone. What's your thoughts on how few people attend parties? Oh, already asking questions, and all they wanted to DJ to play our line dance songs.
Because that's all we want to do, sir.
Yeah,
Cliff, that's all we want to do is line dance. That's
I'm gonna go to somebody's class and learn so they can feel better.
And Cliff, you're on a line dance show right now.
Yeah, this is nice. I don't know how to do nothing else. My wife said, "Let's go dance." I said, "I don't know what to do."
That's crazy. What we do. Are you watching the line dance show complaining about line dance?
Stop. I don't know. He probably just, I don't know what he thought. I don't know. But thank you, Cliff, for that question.
Yeah.
We can only answer it in the affirmative that we love line dancing.
All they want the DJ to play our line dance songs. Yeah, that's about it. That's true. Yeah. And then we got Ray Too Cool. What's up, Ray Too Cool?
Oh, yes. Yes.
He said he's known you for years.
Yes, he has. He has. But I want to also bring up that I am a part of 615 Soul Line Dancing, based out of Nashville, Tennessee, and we service Middle Tennessee as a nonprofit, a 501c3 designation. And we are currently in our health and wellness. Well, this month we're doing health and wellness, but we do health and wellness anyway because line dancing is healthy. But we're having guest instructors come every Saturday of this month, except not this last Saturday because they were actually out of town, to drop some knowledge, to have some fun, some food, and to line dance. And this is just an initiative. Everything is free to the public, and it's just an initiative to bring more awareness to line dancing as well as teach you something. Jerome was also a guest. He came to Nashville, Jerome Bentley, and then Janine is coming this next time. And so there's a message and fun and line dancing and food. So we're doing that as well. And
Beat
then
that.
our event, I got to talk about our event because is next year, 615 West, actually R&R, because we're a part of a larger group. There's several of us in this organization, and it's going to be on February 19th to the 22nd of 2026, Nash Vegas Nights. And it's a payment plan. And there's a payment plan you can, and that's a good thing because people, this money's a little tight and these events are expensive. And you can also do a plan where they take care of the hotel through R&R so that you save $60 on your hotel fees because you
Oh
know how high
wow.
they are. So it's a wonderful event coming up in 2026. We're every other year, and that's one of my things. I wish everybody that's in a large state or in a lot of states would go to every other year events because it's so many.
Well, we had an announcement section, but I guess we already did
Well, that's
it.
one.
Yeah, well, you cooked those other ones. All
I
right,
might
this is on
forget.
you. Yeah, I know. I think we
Oh
just
yeah,
talked about
I
that, didn't
definitely
we?
agree with the every other year. We just did the cruise like that. The cruise was every year. Now the cruise is every other year.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm gonna try to get with Chris Blue so we can like swap out. Like they'd be on the off year. You know what I'm saying? We can do every other year because a lot of people that's
Yeah.
coming on our event want to go on their event too. So I think if we can swap it out, like have theirs the year
Oh,
that we're
that'd be
not doing
nice.
ours. Because they, it's the same week basically. At the end of our week is the
Mhm.
beginning of their week. So with a lot of these big events, it does help with the every other year situation.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
Especially when you visit in the same city. Like some cities like Atlanta, you got 15 events. We can't come to Atlanta 15 times. Like we just can't do that. Um, but yeah, I agree with that. The beginners ball is next April. Uh, First weekend in April. I think we got like 10 tickets left for that. I ain't even promoting that no more. If you don't want to go, you don't gotta go. The cruise, I think we got like 100 spots left. We about to hit 2,900 people. 3,000 is the cap. So right now we're at 2,900 people. Um, that's gonna be epic. Do not miss that. Those of you that have registered, the links are out. Go check your email. I think we got 9 hotels now. Check your email. This is going to be something you want to stay on top of. I know it feels like it's a long ways out next August, but it's a lot of stuff you need to get in order right now. The flights are starting to come out now too. So go ahead and check that stuff out and get ready for that. I don't have nothing other than me traveling all over the place.
On the cruise, is it only quads that are left on the
Right
cruise?
now,
Because one of my people asked
it's triple and quads, but you
triple
can
and
pay the
quads.
difference if you don't want a triple or a quad. So if say it's you and a spouse, 2 people, you can split the difference for that third person. So you'll be paying for 3, but only 2 you can go. So you
Okay.
don't have to get a third person if you don't want to.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll tell my people on when I go to class on Tuesday because I don't know if they reached out. I told them to, but I don't know if they did. So I
I'm pretty
can.
sure my mom's phone stay on fire
I
between
know.
emails and phone calls. Speaking of, where's that drop at? Let me see where we at on that. Mr. Charles. so they can get
Yeah,
my
your
mother's
mom was
phone
next.
number so they won't call me. Here we go. Yeah,
Avis.
so it's
Oh,
called
go ahead.
Monday through Friday, 804-447-0777. Or go to the website, www.theLineDancingGroovyCruise.com.
Carlos said, "Don't call him."
Exactly.
That was
Got
she do
enough.
all that. I do the line dance part. She do the travel stuff. She do that.
Exactly. That's
You want to, Carlos? You want to read it on the side? I think we stopped at your mom. Hey, y'all. Well, she
All the
just get back
comments.
from? Yeah, just got back in
Oh
the
yeah, she just got
country.
back from Costa Rica.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
She had like a group of
No.
50. Half of them was line dancers. Like a lot of the line dancers now are traveling with my mom. They be going all over the place.
Yeah,
Dubai.
they do.
I think she went to Dubai with Robert Sykes in them, and
That
like
looked nice.
a lot of different line
Some
dance people. But
dancing. Yeah.
and they don't even be
That's
dancing; they just be traveling to be traveling. So she's stealing all my friends, making her new friends, and traveling the world with me. But yeah,
shame on you, Avis.
they just got back from Costa Rica. I think they went 7 days out there. That was nice.
That
I'm
is
also
nice.
3 more hotel links should come out tomorrow. All right, so guys, if you haven't got your hotels yet because they sold out, 3 more hotel links will come out tomorrow. Check your emails, and I think I'll post that stuff on my Facebook as well.
Great.
Who else comment? That's it.
I see Carla Gray. We want to give her a hand because she's in UK. I know
Yeah.
Lady D went to her class last week, I believe? Went
Just
out
got
to
back
the
last
UK.
week.
Yeah.
And we always got to give her props because her time difference is totally different than ours. I think it's late
Sure
there
is.
now. Yeah, to be
So
up and
Katrina,
listen to.
how do you because there's a lot going on in the line dance community. How do you find the time to keep up with everybody's schedule and who doing what and who where? And I
It's
feel like
hard.
you are like the soul line dance encyclopedia. Like,
Um, I think one of the ways to keep up that I know that I keep up is because so many things are like revolving, so they're always the same. Like
Mhm.
events that people have the events the same time, the same year, the same time of the year. So that helps. And then just I don't know, I am kind of encyclopedia-ish on just all the stuff that I have in my brain and just keeping up, but it's just a lot though. So that's why I only went to doing the annual calendar where I was doing where people had stuff weekly and all that. I try to do a calendar for that and I just couldn't do it. It's just so
Too
much
tedious.
stuff going on in line dance. And then I also do a lot of searching. I just did some research on a dance. Um, and it ended up that there were 4 dances to the same song, but I guess they all don't know it. And actually, one of the dances was made during the pandemic. And I said, "Oh, I don't know that person. I don't. They have a group and everything." So I went over there and requested a friend, and joined the group because I said I don't know that group. So because I know when I hear songs, I normally know that already has a dance to it. I usually can just know that it does.
Mm-hmm.
And that it ended up that one did. So I was like, okay, all right. But it does, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. People gonna make a dance if they love the music. So everybody can just chill. Because there's nothing we can do about it. We can't change it. But that's how I do it. I
um,
just do a lot of researching
Yeah.
and it's on both. I do soul, of course, but I like all music, all genres of music, but I know a lot about country too, and we'll attend those events because there's an event that Answorth Robinson teaches at annually for the last couple of years, and it's in Indiana, and I went to that already once, and I met Joe Thompson there a couple of years ago, and that was that was one of my yeah, that I want to meet Joe Thompson because
Yeah.
Joe Thompson Zismansky, because she's an icon. She's an
Yeah.
icon. not just come dance with me, but she has other dances we do that are
Yeah.
hers. People just don't know they're hers, but she has a lot.
No,
So.
you know, hi Tiffany. Uh, we're gonna go back to Cliff right here, so we won't leave him out hanging. He says, "I'm not complaining. Wanted your thoughts because majority come to dance." So we want to make sure he says that. We don't want to dog you out.
Well,
But yes, line dance party.
well,
So that's what
the
it
one
is.
thing that I can tell Cliff though about that is too, this is one thing about that I think that dancers and DJs don't understand, that even the DJs that are not line dance DJs, like you, if Cliff, if you're not a line dance DJ, that there's no song that we can't dance to. There's no song that you
Not a
play
one.
that we can't dance to. I mean, there's some songs we don't want to dance to, but there's no song that we can't dance to. So if you're going to play one song, we don't know a dance or don't have a dance, we're going to do the electric slide. We're going to do something
Oh,
because we're just going to dance. So what you have to, I guess, do is just say line dancers over here, dancers over here, and split your floor that way. Because we're gonna line dance. I just line danced last night to 17 songs. 'Cause I just wanted to line dance. And I was doing it by myself. I didn't care. Because that's what we do. So if you just say, if we're gonna have line dancing, just split the floor and let dancers be over here. Because both can do it together. It just has to be a little separation.
Mhm.
And because we're just gonna dance no matter what.
And a lot of times, if it gets too uncomfortable for but the DJ makes it too uncomfortable for the line dancers, the
Exactly.
line dancers will just stop coming to that place. So whatever that place
Exactly.
is. So if you want the line dancers money, you got to kind of cater to both sides. It's nothing to stop the music, make an announcement to communicate throughout the night. If you're going to line dance, we're going to do it over here. Blah blah blah. Communication is key. Just put it out
Exactly.
there and get it going. But if the DJ makes it uncomfortable, you ain't got to worry about it anyway. They'll stop coming.
Exactly. Did I get lost? Oh my
you're
You
God.
back.
back.
You're back.
Did I freeze
Temporary.
up?
No, you just disappeared. Hey, Carlos, your mom says
Oh, Lord.
69 people went with her.
Need
69.
to leave and come
I
back.
saw that.
And she going to Africa. We can hear you. We can hear you, Katrina.
She left.
All right,
Yeah.
so it's just me and Carlos. We're going to handle the show, y'all. Amos is going to Africa next month. I guess we
We
can do
had to
this.
split the floor at times at Soul Slaughter's event. Yeah, it was like that. But that was splitting the floor when it's multiple dances. I think we're talking about splitting the floor when it's regular dancing versus line dancing. That's two different type of splits. But a lot of people do that too, though. So you even like if you go to different events, sometimes they'll have line dancing and they have stepping going on. So in ballroom, multiple dancers can't exist in the same space. It just has to be communicated, so it won't be chaotic, but.
Hey, Katrina, can you see this, the overlay? Can you see the chats?
Uh,
Because
no.
most of them are out to you, or you can't see them.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to haul out and
over.
tell me something now. I don't see. Let me. Can
I got him.
Let me see. Okay. Let me go. Okay. Let me see if I see
He's
this
like,
one.
shout out to Lady D. She did
Oh, there.
great with the
Okay, I
video
see it.
and then songs. Let us know
Yeah,
what
these
dance
are
you
your
like.
people giving you a shout out.
No, that's not me. That's DJ Lady D.
Yeah.
Now, DJ Lady D. Lady D, Lady T.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay, I
have a
see what they're
question for
saying.
you, Katrina.
Okay.
My big questions is, tell me, how did this Universal Soul page got started? Because we're not almost at 70,000 right now. So how
Yeah,
did
it's
that?
69,700.
How did that get?
It wasn't me that started the page. It was Lindsay Mayfield from Chicago, and it was after we came back from United We Dance. I think it was 2011, I think. I might be wrong on the date. And so she started the page, and it just grew from there. But it was started for soul line dancing, but somewhere in the mix, we did let every genre of dance in there. But that's why the name changed, because it was Universal Line Dancing,
Remember?
SAL. Now it's universal line dancing, because we wanted to make sure that we moved to the population that we serve and that we're involved in. But it's still, there's so many people. There's people from almost every country in the world in the group,
Yeah.
in the Renaissance group. I haven't counted, but at the last count, there were 89 countries, and that's been some years ago when I did it. So there's more than
Whoa.
that, and there's people from all over the world that are in the group, and we welcome all kinds of dancing, and so that's why people have to be careful with what they're trying to post that could be seen as a negative to other people in the world. So that's why, we try to not let political stuff in there and all that other stuff that might be kind of too one-sided. So, but that's who started it, Lindsay Mayfield from Chicago. And I know that I'm the one that people see most, but that's only because, my love of history and just everything line dance. I think it makes me kind of more visual, but there's a lot of admins in that group. But I know, I think that me and Dee, we do a lot, because there's a lot of work that goes into it. There's a lot of cleanup. It's a lot. Accepting people in the group. There's so many people. You just have to, it takes a lot of time to try to keep that cleaned up and organized, and duplication is random,
Yeah.
rampant. It's a lot of work.
When did you
And
guys
that's the
start it?
wrong page. I think it
When did
was
you?
2000. I think it was 2011. I have to, because I should have looked closer, because
I know.
it's been, because it was after United We Dance. Is it? Yeah. So, and I've been going, I've been to a lot of United We Dances, not every one. And that's why I should have looked that up and said, what year was that? But I was kind of a little slow today. I didn't
We
go to bed
talk. I
till 3.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I was out. I was out trying to live my best
You and
life. So,
Carlos. Carlos
yeah, but
eating.
so
He's
So with
eating live.
United We Dance, tell us what you know about United We Dance. Tell us about how that. A lot of people on here are new to line dancing. They don't know anything about UWD.
United United with Dance was a I can't, I know I'm gonna have to say it. That's only because I only know this, is that I consider, Curtis Good, the originator of it, but I'm probably incorrect. But that's how I know it, because he's the face of it for me. And what they used to they did, it was they never came south, because it was all the north. It was all, uh, the, um, the states, Ohio and Michigan and all that way. And when, of course, when Jerome started dancing, then they let Kentucky in, and they had Kentucky taken out of the South, but Kentucky's still the South. But so, and they were in this group of groups, all these groups were part of United We Dance. So they would have events, and they would travel to these events. And apparently, what I know, because I used to travel that with them, is that they had certain events that they would go to, and I would travel that same thing. I called it the Chitlin Circuit, because you would go to this city and that city, and it was not United We Dance, but it was a part, the groups that were in United We Dance. So I don't know the actual year, but I went in 2005, and I don't have that T-shirt. I just remember, I think it was red. I don't have that T-shirt anymore, because I didn't know back then the importance of it. But I don't know the year it actually started, but I think they did 16 or 17, maybe. Yeah, under the original United We Dance. I think it was 16.
And I know
But
there's
it,
some
You
epic videos out there.
oh yes, and it
They
used to
are?
be it
Like I
wasn't
swear,
Yeah.
just
I think it
line
was a
dancing.
mall, like a flash mob in the
Yeah.
mall. It was crazy. It looked like it was people everywhere.
And it used to be line dancing and stepping and all the ballroom, everything.
That was
But
Vegas.
I guess the
Yeah.
growth of the growth of line dancing um, caused it to kind of break off because line dancing was so huge. I mean that because Larry, that's he used to be there because I went to his class, their class um, back then, and
Larry Collins.
yes, he was a part. He used to teach at United Way Dance. They used to teach, yep.
A
And
legend. Yeah.
so they had other genres of dance there, but it just line dance was just huge. It was so big, and everybody they've been doing hustles for years and years. So that's that's what I know, about uh, United We Dance and the love that I have for United We Dance. But that actually was my first event that I ever went to.
Might gotta get Curtis on here to talk about it.
I know,
I
I
know,
love
huh?
that man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a thought. I have his number. I'll give him a call.
He's good people. He's just good people.
Yeah.
He's a protector. Of course, he's a cop, so he's a protector. He's good
Yeah, he's a
people.
cop.
you know. And actually my instructor was from Detroit, and that's how I met Curtis because she used to
Mm.
be a cop. She was a retired cop, and she knew Curtis, and that's how we ended up going to United We Dance in 2005 because she's from Detroit and she knew Curtis.
Okay.
Exactly, Nicole. Because I'm telling like what I know, which is nothing. See, Nicole said definitely need to get that history from Curtis and a few others. Exactly.
Straight from the
But
source.
I only know what I know. I wasn't there in the beginning. I just know when I came
he's
and how I enjoyed it, and
he's a good
and
person. He'll call me and wish me Merry
and
Christmas.
Nicole Points is definitely a source of history, uh, definitely that I turn to. She tells me a lot of stuff. If I ask, she'll tell me whatever that because she knows so much. She's been dancing for a very, very long
Speaking
time.
of Nicole, quick plug.
Yeah, we was going
Urban Line
or
Dance
you found
Connection.
it. Yeah. So tell us what you know about that, Katrina.
What?
Urban
Nicole
Line
is
Dance Connection.com.
you
Well,
said
Urban Line
Bonnie.
Dance Connection .com was started by Nicole Points because she wanted to have a place where all that information and those dances can be stored in one place. And it's the saddest thing in the world to me that people don't use it for what it was intended for. Nicole used her own money to create this site. She is was really trying to preserve history, and that's what she does. She loves line dancing, and she was preserving history. And back in the day when she first started, I was like the recording secretary. That's what I'll call myself, Nicole, the recording secretary.
Secretary, huh? You
And
get paid? Yeah.
I used to input the information, and then she had it upgraded to where everybody could put the information in um, for
So if you're
themselves.
watching right now and you got a class, you put it information in, let you tell the city and location and time and all of that stuff. You got an event, and if you got a dance. And then some of you, like myself, need to update your classes because class locations change, and go ahead and update your stuff. 'Cause some of y'all got the wrong day, wrong time, wrong place, and I know I'm definitely guilty of that.
And
I'm just
look,
starting my
Nicole
class.
says she still uses her own money. Nicole says she still uses her
Yeah.
own money. I know she does because she does it for
No.
love. She that's why I want people to use it, and it's such a good tool. I don't understand why people don't. They'll come to
What
me, the tech lacking of technology person that writes everything down.
But you know,
You know,
I feel like it shouldn't be. And if people laugh at me, I talk about stuff need to be sanctioned, whatever. Like I feel like if you in the rotation of like the community, like a portion of your ticket sales should go to stuff like that. You know, like the websites like Urban Line Dance Connection, or you know these all these resources that we have to make our life easier. We should be helping to make it keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if $1 from your ticket sales went to the code for the website, right?
yeah,
$1 from every ticket. You know what I'm saying? That would be that help out. If we got 400 people at your event, that's $400 that would go towards that. Like, you know, it's just little small stuff to help out with people that spent their they could be doing
Yeah.
other stuff. She could be playing softball or traveling. She working on a
exactly.
website that helps the community. I
Yeah.
feel like we should be being more intentional with these type of people and resources to make it better, make it easier, take the burden off people, and show
Exactly.
appreciation for the fact that we have access to it. You know, but
Exactly.
Putting in the work.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
She's putting in the work. Putting in the work.
speaking
All
of
right, Carlos, where do you want to go?
speaking of costs, Queen Sheila does pay for this app for us to use this platform. If you
Good
could
place to
donate
go.
on Cash App, money sign the LDC, THELDC, or you can Zelle 813-407-1216. This is not me or Mr. Charles' podcast. This is Queen
Nope.
Sheila's podcast. We just
Yes.
stepping in for her while she's recovering from her heart situation. And so we still want to get the donations in to keep this thing going. And if you could do that, please help.
Because she's going to be in there for a while. She's the
Yeah.
latest update. There's no update. Last week, I told everybody she's going to have heart surgery. And that's a given. She's going to have that. She has a 60-day window. I think it's like maybe 35, 40 days left. But they just did her echo. So they're looking at the results of her echo because she's too weak right now to have surgery. So she's going to be down. You know, I always talk to Barbara, or either Joe would call me and give me an update. You know, you don't want to just constantly call them. So nothing new this week from last week. I'm sure she has her eyes open, but she's just not talking yet. So that's Queen. And like Carlos said, you know, that's going straight to her. That's going straight to her. You know, we said it last week. I don't care what kind of insurance you have. No insurance covers all medical, all hospitals stays, and none of it. So every little bit helps people. And this is her baby. This is a good way to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also, Katrina, how I was gonna say, I'll see how I word this. I kind of lost half of the thought. Hold on, wait.
Half a thought. I never heard that.
Yeah, because it was something to do with events. Oh no, your class. So you know, social media, we see people looking around, see who doing what. You know, your class is a little different than a lot of the country in the soul line dance community, right? And I was always, you know, curious to how, you know, the flow. Okay, you got white people in your class. Okay, so what I'm saying, I was gonna get to it. You got a lot of white people in your class. So how do they take to what you put out? I'm just always been curious to that.
Okay. The class that has the majority, 98% white, is a well, and there's other people, other nationalities too, sessions, is that the class is soul line dance no matter what.
Okay.
But I love all genres of music. So I'm also doing Teddy Swim and you know, you know, Tom Jones. but it's got to be something that's soul inspired. And
Yeah.
they love it. It was actually how I got to teaching that class, which it is 60 plus, and the oldest is 85. Is that they wanted something different. They wanted something different than country. They wanted old music, you know, R&B, old R&B. that kind of music, and that's what I brought, and that's how I am. And I said, I always tell them and anybody, I volunteer, so I can't be voluntold, because I'm going to play and do what I want to do in this class because I'm a volunteer. So, and that's how it started. But it was them reaching out to me, which is a blessing because that class is just wonderful. And they enjoy it. And matter of fact, we have T-shirts, 615 So Line Dance. We have T-shirts, and about 15, 15 or 20 have already bought T-shirts. They asked, "What does that mean?" They saw my name on the back. They like, "What is it?" I said, "This is us, who we are. 615 is where we at. Where we're at." And it's kind of funny, but they're buying these T-shirts and stuff. And I actually plan on doing a senior dance team where we go to nursing homes and stuff, and they dance
Okay.
at the nursing homes. We just hadn't had time to start it yet. But they love it. They love it. And they're so appreciative. And I have about 40 to 45 people a week in that class. I mean, it's crazy. It's insane
Wow.
to see them, at the senior center. It's a lot of
Thank
fun, but it is different. But as long as they love soul, they good. It's so fun, but
you.
we had to go really, not because not because of race or anything like that. It has to do with movement, but due to age, and that's the rationale because they can dance. It's just movement. You have to be slower with the movements, and not we're not going to be doing full spins or anything like that in any dances.
No.
So, yeah, we're
Well,
not doing that.
my favorite dance right now is called Rocking with Miss Jody. And the guy name is Steve Calla. I can't remember his name. I know you've seen it before, country and western. And they actually do it, and we love it. I mean, we put a little oomph to it. I just put it out, but he came out with a great dance, a simple dance, and the class loves it. So, and we do that all the time anyway. He's talking about Joe, so they can do it. All
See,
right.
and
So, what about?
wonderful.
Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead.
wonderful. It is wonderful.
Yeah, I told my class now don't be stiff doing this. Just put a little shake to it.
Don't
It's
even get me
called, like
started on that.
Oh yeah,
I
calm
So
down.
people in your class will always tag you or inbox you a video of a dance that you already taught them, and it's like the only reason why you like this video because the energy of the people in the video.
Mhm.
But when we did it, y'all didn't have that energy. That's why y'all didn't like it. So I'm trying to
Exactly.
get them. It's not
Energy
really the
matters.
dance a lot of times. It's the energy that you give to it.
That's right.
So
Energy
even as an
matters.
instructor, I can watch a video. I'll be like, some people might pass on the dance. I'd be like, but I envision myself doing it. I'm like, I don't know. I can make that look all right. We might can do something with that. But when I teach it, I try to tell my class, like, y'all gotta give it some energy.
Yeah.
Because don't tag me in no video if y'all ain't gonna dance like the people in the video.
Exactly.
So be looking all lame.
Well, I guess we'll do the birthday. So you have to sing happy birthday to everyone in September, right, Katrina? Any way you want to sing happy birthday. I know I want to give a shout out to Melva. Her birthday's today. That's probably why she's not on here. But
And we
today is her
sing.
birthday.
Oh
And I think
no,
Tanya
we sang
was
for
on.
real.
Yeah. Oh, you too. When DJ Danny, he had his whole group singing behind.
I know, but look.
Yeah,
Okay. Happy
we was.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. No.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah, because
Look,
everybody don't
and
like to
look,
sing.
my slideshow glass that slideshow made me. Thank you, slideshow. Because we gotta take
Go ahead and drink.
I'm
Yeah,
supposed
we
to
don't
take
usually do that, but you go ahead, drink it. When
I
you
thought
do
you
the
said
toast,
we had to take
drink
a
it.
sip. You told me to get a
That's for
glass.
the toast. That's for the toast. But go ahead.
Oh, I'm toasting twice.
You can drink as much as you want. It's your
What's
it's
that?
yours.
It's what is it? It's electrolytes. I don't drink,
Okay.
but it's
Yeah, I can say
electrolyte too.
you can guess. You do whatever you want. Oh,
I'm
we
gonna be
always
here at the
tell
house doing the most.
people. We always tell people don't forget to like, view, and share this podcast. Like I said, this is subscribe to VA, Facebook, or YouTube. Let's Talk Soul Line Dance, YouTube or Facebook. Of course, we're on every Sunday as much as we can. Like you said, we're still waiting on the situation with Queen. We'll let everybody know. But hey, I get to hang out with Carlos every Sunday. It's cool. We always find wonderful people to be out here with, and find out if you don't tell anybody, no one knows what you're about. So that's why I
Just
called
to
you
put
up.
it
I
out
said,
there, this is not my house behind me. This is AI. All right, this is technology. All right, I live in the hood, so this ain't it for real. Ain't no money in line dancing, like y'all say. I live in the. I just use this for motivation, so one day my living room will look like this.
I love it.
But right now I live in the hood, so this ain't it.
I do have to say, Carlos and Mr. Charles, that it looks like it would be good if Nicole came back and did a segment, because more people are really wanting to donate and give. And it looks like
Yeah.
she said that she's going to start a project for November, and it'll be nice to try to get that going so that people can
well,
assist with this. So it would be nice.
all right.
Yeah,
Well, that leads us to
I
this.
think that's
Yeah.
definitely something that we should do, like a meeting of the mind, shall we say, like bring everybody
And this
together,
is
kind of do this, and then it should be a joint thing, What are the objects in line dance and soul line dance that we need to keep going, and how can we fund them together? Yeah, we got, like I said, we got 70 events going on every year now. It's
Yeah,
easy.
that's hard.
If we do it together, it's easy work,
exactly. It's
We
true.
need. I mean, we're taking. Well, what happened was Queen didn't get. She had a list, but we never found out. And when she went under, we have no idea. So Carlos and myself is winging it. I know Anthony Glover called me and said that he's supposed to be on there, so we're gonna try to get him on. But Nicole, get in touch with us, Nicole, and we'll get you on here. Well, don't call that number. We got to change that, Carlos.
Yeah, Queen not gonna answer that. But
Yeah, don't call that.
We'll change that. We'll change that. I'll put next week. I'll put that.
Yeah, we'd love to have her on here so she could talk about, like you said, just like you, how you guys started and all the
I'll reach out to you,
information.
Nicole. Get you on here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change that. I got you.
Yes. She has been on. Queen did have Nicole on and did an interview before, but it'd be
And so much
nice. I
has
mean,
happened
that's
since all that.
yeah, and
So
the
much.
growth of the podcast too, as far as more people seeing it and all that, and wanting to help, it's always
Yes.
good. So line dance has grown so much, but people are still like on the rim or the fringe and don't really know what's going on or how to
Yeah,
become
it's still
connected.
underground.
Yeah, and don't know how to get connected. Somebody just posted I posted somebody's dance, and they said, "How can I join this group?" And I said, "Well, that was a line dance event, so it's not
Yeah, I
near
know.
you, but there's
Yeah.
They don't
plenty near
understand.
you."
They
And
don't
they were in
understand the concept
Dallas.
yet. Yeah.
They were in Dallas. There's plenty of line dancing in Dallas. People just don't know. But I don't understand that part, but it just
Shout
takes
out to
time.
all 40 of our viewers right now. We got people watching from YouTube, actually Twitch as well, and Facebook.
Oh,
So
oh
shout
wow.
out to all 40 of you watching right now. I keep forgetting she got a Twitch account attached to this. But yeah, Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Bunch of them.
Facebook, and
Bunch.
YouTube right now. We are live.
oh wow.
We're averaging 2,000 to 5,000 views a week. Our podcast. If it's 2,500, that's small. So it's what I think it's 185, Carlos. It's the 185th episode.
Okay.
185
Oh
And that's
wow.
episodes. So
ain't nobody that consistent right there. I got hats off the Queen on that. That's a lot of
yes.
consistency.
It
I think
is.
Yes.
It really
I
is.
had a talk show on Universal I think I did like 5 episodes, and I was like, it's a lot. Because once I
It's a
started
lot.
traveling, it's like hard, like a weekend thing. Like I'll never get on here.
Exactly.
But so shout out to Queen for starting the platform and then sticking with it and understanding this is the lane she wants and loving it
Yes,
and cherishing it. And 180 some episodes is crazy.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
There's
yeah.
TV shows that don't have 100 and some. That's crazy. But yeah, that's
Her one of the last things she told Joe is to please ask Carlos and Mr. Charles to continue with the podcast. That was one of
Bless
her
her heart.
last things before she had different strokes. So that was one of the things she said. Because like I said, if you know her, to me, this is kind of easy. Me and Carlos, we be going through some funny changes because this is her stuff. And there's a lot of stuff on here that they have that you can go through. And we're
behind the
still
scenes trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even know we was live last week. We said, we live, hey. Well, you saw me when you was in the back room, Katrina. I was trying to figure out, am I live? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We always say we'll do better next week. We always say that. What you got, Carlos?
That's true.
We
Okay,
can,
a lot of people saying they're willing to help. Be pretty cool.
I know. That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and please let us know if you want to be on here. And if you already been on here, continue to watch, because it's always interesting people. The line dance is just too big. It's too many wonderful people out there for us to get everybody or even close to it.
Huge.
Yeah, so we
It
started
is
doing
huge.
5 at a time, 4 at a time. Then we started having technical difficulties with so many people. See, this isn't bad today. When you get like 5 or 6 and you get echoes and all that, it's just kind of strained. So a friend and tell a friend for sure.
And if you have time, you can always go into urbanlinedanceconnection.com. There's interviews in there too that Nicole has that are recorded in there. That are recorded, written. And like you answered questions about how you got started in line dancing. I can't remember every question, but it's in there. There's some interviews with people in there. There's just a
Katrina,
lot in
where
there.
do
That's
you
why I wish
reside
people
right now?
use it. I live in
Where you
Murfreesboro,
reside?
Tennessee.
That's
I
where
live
y'all
in
right now?
Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Yes.
Okay.
That's where I've
Lady
always
T.
lived.
Lady
That
T.
everybody, when I first started line dancing
In
and traveling, they
Chicago.
said Memphis, 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 Memphis. And I was like,
I know
I don't live
Chicago.
in
I don't know
Memphis.
why.
Well, that's because my twin lives in Chicago, Dawn.
Oh,
Dawn Avery.
okay.
She lives in Chicago.
Oh
But
yeah,
I've
Don.
lived here and but everybody thinks Memphis all the time. All the time. They just think I'm from Memphis. I'm
Yes.
like, I'm not
How
from Memphis.
far? How far are you from Memphis? About an
Oh,
hour, 2 hours, 3,
about
4,
almost 4 hours from Memphis.
4 hours. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a
It's a
ways.
whole different
It's a
country.
long way. And so I know, but there's a lot of line dancing in Memphis. I wish we had it like Memphis does, but the population it understands because of the population. Um, the population is greater than our population in Nashville. But
How do
as
you
far as
promote
black,
line dancing in where you live? How do you promote?
well, like I was saying earlier, you missed it, Carlos. That I'm a part of 615 Soul Line Dancing, the 501c3, and so we have everything we do is free because it's a nonprofit, and so we're promoted that way. We have our own website. We advertise. Aaron, he sends out a newsletter. We have newsletters. Well, I guess I call it not a newsletter, but we send out information. We even share line dancing in other cities, events that we're going to. So it's really a lot. He does a lot for 615 Soul, him and his beautiful wife. And so that's the growth of it because I started having more people come to my other class. I'm like, where do these people come from? I said, Aaron. 'Cause you get those newbies that can't even, step to the right. And then you're like, okay, we got to start, from the beginning again. We got to start from the beginning because he's advertised, he's put it out. We have R&R's page, 615 Soul page. We even have Y page, Patterson. So we just do it that way. And we also have where you can go into the website and request us to teach at events and whatever people are doing. schools or whatever in the community. So that's the best way. And people do. I mean, we're booked and busy on that. Oh Lord, booked and busy. Oh, it's so hot. We need more
Mm.
people. There's so much going on, but they do their best. Key is in charge of that, and it's just a lot. I know she's like, I need people to volunteer, so we just have a volunteer group. It's a lot going on. It's a machine.
Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds real good.
It is. It's good, but we just don't have the. I think of there's so many. We only have us. This where in Memphis they have all kinds of groups, and that leads into Arkansas too. And
Yeah,
there's just so many more people there. It's a black. It's a black city.
population is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and the pop. So that makes it a little bit different. But we love everybody to come dance with us, and you know
Yeah.
we love dancing, line dancing.
Yes, we do. Anywhere, everywhere.
John Woodhouse is in the building. What's up,
Hey,
John?
hey, boo.
Alexa Swirl says, I love them. The Roses are great people.
Yes, they are. Erin is the president, and she's the vice of 615. So I'm
Yeah.
something social.
You don't know your title?
I have a title. It's just I should have wrote it down.
You got to put it on the back of your t-shirt.
Look, I'm gonna put "Mama" on the back. Mama, Mama, on the back. Because
Where you headed to next? What event you got coming up? You traveling to?
currently I think I might try to go to Yak in November
Yeah.
because I don't have
Alabama.
anything right now.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
have anything. I mean, I have uh, UC in January, but I don't really have anything. I've kind of been stationary in the last little bit because of my mom, um, her illness, and taking care of my mom and stuff. So I've sort of been at home a lot, more than I've ever been at home. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've never been home this much and not line danced and traveled. I was so jealous when I saw everybody this weekend.
Family come first. I get it. You got to take care of your family.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was,
you do. We
now we
have
got
to
her together.
apologize.
Maybe I can get out.
We have to
Say it again, Mr.
apologize to
Charles.
all these. I said we have to apologize to all these people on the side. There's so many of them. We can't shout them all out. Alexa,
Yeah,
Diane, we usually try to shout them out, but we'll be here forever. So
yeah,
they came to hear you talk, Katrina. That's what they did.
yeah.
They came to hear what
Chantel, she said she's got web design experience.
I'm
Thomasina
glad you can
Taylor,
see her.
hello. I know her. I can now, and I was just trying to. Jackie Davis, Adrian, of course, Avis, of course. Yeah, there's a
Of
lot.
course.
There's a lot.
Janine just came in. What's up?
John
Thomasina.
Pitts. I love it to see men because we need more men in line dancing.
Ricky
Angie
Potts.
King,
Thank you,
Every
everybody.
week.
Every week. Thank you,
Ricky
everybody.
Potts.
We can't get to y'all, but
Yeah, I
thank
tried
you.
to say a few.
For Queen's sake.
Tony
Hopefully
Thibodeau.
we'll
Let me shout out Memphis. There she's Memphis. I love
yeah,
Memphis.
gotta get your Memphis in there.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is great.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I'm
we'll get
glad to
some of
see
these people
everybody.
on the podcast. So again, if you want to be on here, get in touch with Carlos or myself and we get you on here.
Latanya Haig, I see you. It's a
Looking
lot
at
of people.
all.
So,
Yeah.
Katrina, what kind of advice would you give somebody? We're going to do two different questions. We're going to do
Okay.
what kind of advice would you give somebody who wants to start line dancing and doesn't know where to do, like get to go, what direction?
If you want to start line dancing, I mean, I guess the first thing is look in your local, at your local Y's and your local community center, see if it's being offered. Because when people ask me to search, that's what I do. I search their city and say, and put, and it shows community centers line dancing. So, or whatever, and search that first. And hopefully, if you can go on YouTube and you can go on Facebook and just put in if you want soul line dancing, put in soul line dancing at the top. And that should help you find, it'll show different groups. You can reach out to anybody that you see. I think that they'll answer you, even if they don't know you. They'll say, oh, okay, you line dance? Okay, we line dance. Because we're all in a community. Even though we're not at the same city and in the same city, we're all a community. We all do the same thing. So
Yeah.
I feel like you're
Yeah.
able to reach out and do it that way. And then that's the best way. You have to search. You can't just sit there. You're gonna have to search, and because if you don't, if you're on internet, if you're able to get on the internet, you're gonna have to use platforms to help you if there's nothing, if you know nothing. And then of course community centers wise, um, check to see if they're offering anything. They know which way you can go if you never line danced before. Because and then of course if you're on here and you're not a member of Universe Soul, please join so that we can get this 70,000 this week. And then and
Right.
anybody that doesn't know where line dancing is or city, reach out to me. I will help you. It's just a look. I just do a lot of searching when people ask me. It's a lot of searching. Please don't tailgate on people's posts on Universal and ask, where can you find, make your own. I can't find those posts and find somebody that tailgated onto somebody and put, where is it in, you know, backwoods, Kentucky. I don't know. I need, you have to make your own post to find so that we can help you. But
Well,
it'd be nice if you looked yourself first.
All right, and
well,
the second question
oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Curtis.
would be, this is a trending topic now. If somebody's a line dancer and they want to become an instructor, what kind of advice would you give them?
To me, if you want to become an instructor, you need to be mentored. Of course, I became an instructor because my instructor asked me to become an instructor, and I didn't. She didn't just say, "Get over here and you can do it." She watched how I danced and what I was doing and the way that I did it, because I wasn't picked first. Wasn't picked first.
You
I
first.
was picked second, and but I had the love and the longevity, so it was a difference. Love and longevity will make you do it, but and then you need a mentor to help you learn. You need to learn how to count music. I had a man, actually it was a white man. He was a musician that taught me how to count music, not the different beats of music. And that's how I learned how to actually choreograph songs too, choreograph dances because of the beat and the counts of music. But you have to learn to count. Unfortunately, this is one thing, and I hear people doing it all the time, calling out these steps, and they're not calling them the correct steps because they want to be trending on that step. But you have to learn what the steps are. We haven't agreed on a universal set of steps in soul line dancing, and that's a fact. We've never agreed on one step. But I don't see anything wrong with using the current steps that country line dancers use, but we do have specific steps that they don't have. And so we have to call them by whatever they are, whatever we've created. But it'd be nice if we all agreed on one set of steps and incorporate all the soul centric steps that we've created. Like Cheyron comes to my mind, even though that's really a step sailor, but or box step. But so anyway, I think that we should try to all agree on that so that we're all doing the same thing. But it's late in the game for that. Late in
Yeah,
the game for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's late in the game for that. But a mentor to help you, help guide you, teach you how to teach. You have to know how to teach. You have to know how to approach people, how to talk to people, how to help people teach. There's different ways. Everybody has a different way of learning. Some people can words, some people numbers, some people steps. There's just so many different ways that people learn, and you have to hone in on how they learn, how they learn
We need
best.
more
There might
money.
be somebody over
We
here on,
need
yeah. Well,
we need
yeah,
more
mine's
money.
free, but somebody's on the
Yeah, yeah,
right,
just
a counter, so I have to count. Somebody on the left, a word, so I have to do it. So I can
it's
do
not
it.
that
Thank God,
easy.
I can do it all of those different
It's,
ways. I can count the first time, words the second, whatever I need to do. That's how it works. You just have to be able to be versatile and have patience and try not to make fun of people. Because my saying is, this is what I tell people. This is my saying. Don't take it, because this is Katrina, Lady T. Daniel. It's your feet. When they come in there and I'm telling them you're walking to the right, that's all you're doing. We can't teach you to walk. You already learned that. It's your feet. And then it's a big thing. So they start laughing, but it's your feet. Use
Let's
them.
do a pause for the cause. I got some update this now. The Cowboys lose again.
Who said that? Oh,
What is
that's
that over here? I don't see that part.
The Cowboys lose to the Ravens 28-25. All right, back to Lioness. Okay.
oh, you're
Yeah, we
so
do have to make some announcements, though. On the Cowboy.
yes.
Visit Queen's online store to see amazing products. She's this one thing that she's really serious about is an online store. So hopefully it'll pop up here in a.
I got it. There we go.
You
Yeah,
got it? Good.
www.theLionDanceConnection.com/shop.
That's nice.
Yeah, she does that.
This platform is
She,
nice. I
she was
like it.
giving out shirts, passing shirts out. Uh, Carla, I don't know, Carlos. It look like mine's is showing. Carla
It's up.
Gray, the
2026
2026.
London UK trip.
Can't see it. It
If
is
you're
just out.
interested, contact. We gotta change that too.
No,
What
Contact
color?
Mr. Charles.
I know somebody did contact me too. We're gonna change all this by next week, everybody. Queen's number. Put my number in there, Carlos' number in there. 2020, London, a trip to London. Gonna be there a week. London, we're going over to Paris. She's on here now. You know,
Who you're going to London?
yeah, a lot of us are
They're
going.
putting together a trip to go to see
Carla Gray.
Carla Gray.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I just want to expand on that, which I've not got to meet Carla Gray, but you probably don't know that there's a lot of line dancers over in across the pond, and they've been over here. Matter of fact, one group brought 45 people over here several times. They
Uh-huh.
used to go to Miami. They came to Nicole and Lou's event, and they were supposed to go to the last 45 were coming for the last Vegas jam. And those are my friends. That's Step in Line, um,
Mhm.
Pat. And so they've been uh, doing that for years. They've been line dancing. I guess people just didn't know because they
Wow.
haven't been over since for a while, but um, they they also dance. There's there's a lot of line dancers over there.
That's great.
They have big
Worldwide.
classes. Big classes. You bring
Worldwide.
45 people over here across the pond, you doing you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to events. Yeah.
Let's see.
And then the last one here, it just passed. It's National Line Dance Week. Shout out to Cheryl Mitchell. She's been on here. Of course, it was just last week and a half. The founder
2
of
weeks ago.
National 2 weeks ago, started second Monday of September. Good information for everybody.
Oh
And I
wow.
think she's in Detroit, isn't she? I believe she's Detroit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, real nice lady. Just trying to get some of the information out for sure. Now, what
Yep,
we
if
can
you're
do,
interested in being a sponsor on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast, reach out to me or Mr. Charles, and we can get you set up. Remember, Mr. Charles said you get anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 views on this podcast every week. So if you have something, your business that you want to be presented in front of a broad audience, hit us up. Be a sponsor of the show. Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast.
and along those lines, Katrina, what is your class and hours and where are you? Let everybody know.
My classes are in Murfreesboro, Tennessee at St. Clair Senior Center on Mondays, 5:30 to 6:30. 60 plus, must be 60 plus. like me. And then Tuesdays, we're at Patterson Community Center from 7 to 8:45 p.m. That's in Murfreesboro. And then Aaron and Kiana, they are in Antioch at Southeast Community Center on Tuesdays at, I think it's 6:45. And they've got other classes too. They're always got a class going. They go on Sundays, they got
Ed
Culture Piano
Griffin,
on
yeah.
Sunday. They have a class on Wednesday. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday, besides all the traveling they do, and all the things that they do with two small children. They're just doing the thing. Monday and Wednesday, okay. Yeah. What's the time, Kiana? Is it 6:40? Am I saying 6:45 right? I'm terrible. Antioch. Yes, it's in Antioch, Tennessee. I did say that. Antioch, didn't I? At Southeast Community Center. I, yeah, she put it down there. She's so fast. There's some good
Speaking of
people. I tell you.
Antioch.
speaking of
Yes.
her, I hope I spelled her name right, which I doubt it. But the dance of the week.
6 to 8:15.
Okay.
I got it wrong. Go ahead with the dance of the week.
Yeah, it's going down there right now. Hold This song, baby. Hold This Wood. Jersey Mix by VIP. Did I spell it right? Kiana?
Yeah, it looks like Jersey Mixed by VIP by Aaron and Kiana. R&R line dancers is R&R line. Yeah, R&R. Yeah, well, you didn't spell Aaron right, but that's all right. It's EARIN, but it's okay.
Sorry about that, Aaron.
He's okay with it. Yeah. R&R, hold this.
Miller.
Oh, look what Alexa says. She said that's her ish right now, and it's a 32 count 4 wall dance. All right, 32 count.
Right. Look it up, people. Line dance of
But it's
the week.
fast. It's fast. It'll get your heart
Energy
racing.
going. Energy. Well, you have any announcements? I think we did. No, shout outs. You did announce shout outs. Shout outs. Who you want to shout out to?
Of course, I have to shout out Aaron and Kiana Rose because they are R&R line dancing, and also 615 Soul Line Dance president and VP. And then I want to shout out everybody, Nicole, everybody that on here on the stream. I love y'all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting Queen. And
Mhm.
I will be working on the calendar as soon as possible. But if you would use the site, I wouldn't have to do a calendar with my terrible skills of putting it together,
Nice
handwritten and
plug.
all that. It'd be nice if you used it. UrbanLineDanceConnection.com. One
What about you,
stop shop.
Carlos? You got any shout outs,
Shout out
Carlos?
to the Augusta Soul Sliders down there in Augusta. We had a good time. Shout out to all the workshop instructors. A lot of good workshop instructors that was there.
It was good.
A lot of
And
people.
my Line Dance Mondays class. Love you guys.
Yes.
That's all I really got. Shout out to my mother for doing what she do with the line dancing, Ruby Cruz, dealing with all those people calling and emailing all day long, baby.
Oh my gosh. Woo.
Jesus Christ. But that's all I got. Shout out to Mr. Charles.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you guys both.
I also
my-
want to shout out one thing, Mr. Charles. All instructors, don't forget, for instructors only page is for instructors only page, where you post the dances that you have taught. No videos of dances and all that, unless they just accidentally. I mean, some of them try to populate, but it's only for instructors, and that way you keep up with what's going on, what people are doing all over the country in the classes. For instructors only.
She's talking about Facebook. Some of y'all might be lost right now. Like,
Yeah. Facebook, yeah, on Facebook for instructors
talking about?
only is a Facebook page for instructors only in line dancing.
Yeah. I
Yes.
like to shout out, of course, to float up above, my beautiful wife. Want to shout out, I want to give a special shout out to line dance instructors. We talk about them all the time. And you hit a
Mhm.
point when you said you hit on the nail when you said how hard it is when Carlos asked that question. It's hard. I say it all the time. I tell
Mhm.
Queen, we laugh about it. We need a stimulus check every month. Line dance instructors. It is not
Mhm.
that easy. It's not. You try it. And of course, all the people on the side over here. Hopefully, you come back again. Definitely Queen Joe,
Mhm.
what they're going through. Because I mean, Joe's there, but he's going through his issues too. So Barbara for looking out. Thank you, Barbara. I know you're on here, and all the people that haven't seen in a while. And we were talking about going somewhere. I know we were talking about traveling. I'll be in Richmond Thursday, going to We Camping with Carlos and a bunch of other people, and ah, fishing, hiking, open doors, looking at the sky. When the last time we looked at the stars and stuff? So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm going to Bernard's. He's having me MC his 60th birthday party, which I know Carlos is going to be there too. So I just talked to him the other day. I think he was talking to you yesterday, Carlos, because he called me, asked me how close they were. So shout out to everybody out here. Keep line dance. Said we're family, whether you like it or not. We are a family.
Yes, and I want to bring up again because not that I forgot because I said it earlier, but Janine will also be in Nashville this weekend coming to do what I said earlier to an educational event with line dancing and food, and it's free to the public because this is our health and wellness. Well, all of it's health and wellness, so that's year round. But it's this month that we're having guest instructors come, and she's coming this Saturday, and Jerome was here last Saturday, and big stuff is coming the
Big,
last Saturday.
big.
Yeah, Donald
Well,
John. Yeah.
I got to do a little bragging. Our daughter and son-in-law is taking us to Jamaica for New Year's, so
Oh,
we'll be in Jamaica from
oh, that's
December
nice.
28th to January 4th. And there's a hammock and just the ocean front. And for New
Oh,
Year's,
yeah.
Jamaica. You see that picture Carlos got back there? Yeah, it's gonna be something like that all the time.
I
Every
love
morning we
it.
get up. We have our own cook and everything. So we just they said that the theme of the
Okay.
whole time is do what you want to do. Just relax. I
That's
started
nice.
my new class.
That's nice.
And real quick note before we get on the trivia, I got dropped into, I hate to say I got dropped into, but I'm in Spartanburg, South Carolina. We were talking about people not knowing like cruises and conventions, and this is the place. I'm telling you, they still doing electric slide to everything. So it's for me, I feel like the Lord put me here to, kind of lift them up, to introduce the line dance world. They be amazed when they see videos of conventions, and the cruise is just like I said, off the chain. So Rondi told me that he said, man, you land on a gold mine because I have, I'm starting all over again, 10 years in Denver. So it's almost like getting started over again, letting people know what's going on. For me, it's like, I said I retired, but no one believed me. So I guess I have to come out of retirement and start over again. And it's kind of exciting because they're new. And sometimes it's that newness that like, you can really teach the newer ones
Excited.
and the ones,
They
yeah,
excited. They excited. Yeah.
yeah, they like into it. So I'm just glad and blessed that I'm here. I'm gonna make the most of it. Carlos, you got any update on the games anymore before we go to trivia?
No, I was just throwing it out there. I just hate the Cowboys, but they lost again.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my best friends are from the Cowboys. All right, then. Where is Alexa? First of all, watch her. I don't know if anybody's around her, but she usually win these things. Like it's the only week I can remember she didn't win is when we had her as a guest, and we did that purpose. So, Katrina, you're going to ask the first question about anything you or myself and Carlos talked about. And the first one, get on here, we're
Okay.
going to go 2 rounds. And Queen would give money,
Okay.
but that ain't happening.
Yeah. Mm-mm. What was the first line dance event that I attended?
Ooh. Might help if I put the comments up so I can see. All right, let's see.
Okay, Alexa. Let's see.
I know, right? You already know Alexa gonna be first.
Yeah.
Yep,
She's
there you go.
messing with me.
UWD.
See?
Was it her?
Yes.
One time, remember, Carlos, she was answering a question and then she still won. After we asked her the question, she answered somebody on here and then came back and won. I give up. I think she
Look,
blocks everybody out.
Adrian was 0.4 seconds off because she spelled
She
out
right
United
there.
We
They
Dance.
right
She
there.
spelled out United We Dance.
Must be that A name. I tell you, they both be right there.
That's good job. Good job.
Carlos, you want to, or you want her to go ahead and get a second one out?
You can ask another question.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
It's
This
just
is so
really
simple.
really-
What did I call the one-stop shop? What's
Some
the
of y'all,
one-stop shop in line dancing?
some of y'all came in late on it. Y'all
Yeah.
missed it.
That's a lesson in that.
Exactly.
That's a
What's the
lesson.
one-stop shop? Uh-oh. Do you see?
Oh, sometimes the questions are, the answers are crazy.
Alexa said Line Dance Database website.
That no.
Southeast
Yes.
Kiana
Soul
said
Line.
Universal Soul.
No. Okay, so
Line dance. Database.
look at Adrian, y'all. Look at
Antoinette said ULDC.
Found out.
Yep. Urban Line Dance Connection.
Yes, but our girl did say line dance database website. But then
Alexa messing with her. This the old name.
Adrian slaughtered the name. She was close. She said Urban Line Face Connect.
she was trying to spell dance, and then Antoinette said LDCLU.
Face.
Yeah, Antoinette.
Yeah, I never heard that face
Look,
connection. I have to
we-
keep up with that.
We're gonna have to give it to Antoinette on that. She got yeah. Oh well. What's the name? Okay. I believe that. What Alexa said, line dance database was yeah.
Hey, yeah, leave it up to
Line dance
Alexa.
database. Yeah.
So she was first again then, because that's cheap. Whoever you want to give it to.
Only Alexa. Yeah.
She already got the first one, so we might as well give it to somebody else.
Oh, she gonna get that one too.
Because the first person to three.
Well, I
right
have a
wins.
quick question. My question is, what year did you start? Not teach, but what year did you start line dancing?
2005. That same year that I went to United We Dance was the
You
year.
can't answer the question. What are you doing?
Oh,
What you doing?
Oh, I thought you were talking.
She's disqualified. You can't do it.
Too funny.
I was messing with Adrian. She told me to look in the mirror. That was a good one, Adrian. Face connect.
Oh,
You can't answer.
Go.
Only other person I
y'all
seen
got?
do that was Carlos. He's the only one I seen do that. All right, I got it. Oh, it got 2005. Okay. Yeah, y'all heard her. Okay, I got to do another one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not fair. Yeah.
Oh, that messed me up. Go ahead, Carlos. I got to think of something now.
all right. So, what city is Katrina in? And it's not Memphis. That's your hint.
Exactly.
That's a hint.
Memphis is a long one for me.
Okay. Kiana got it. Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
How you pronounce it again? Pronounce it for me.
Murfreesboro.
Oh, I said it. Murfreesboro.
Mhm.
Where they get that name from? What is that?
Somebody named Murphy.
Okay.
Free.
And put the borough on it. Okay.
And we just call it the borough. Actually, it's the borough.
Okay.
I live in the borough.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
dang, I just had it a second
So
ago.
we got one win for the R&R Landings.
Yay. Look, somebody said Kiana can't answer. But
That's
we
what I
don't
was
live
getting
in the
ready to say.
same
You
city.
live, you
Who was
live close
sick?
by,
Yeah, you
man.
can't. No family members, no classmates, no.
But but look, if it's not her, guess who won?
Of
Exactly.
course, I don't even have to look.
It's her group member. Alexa got mad. Okay. What is the next event Katrina said she's going to?
I'm gonna try to go to. Let me say try.
Or the one that you're going to? That's the one you're trying to go to. You remember what you said? Oh.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, she just don't say it.
I ain't gonna say it because yeah.
We said this.
No, that's the one she's trying to go to. She's not going to that one. She's trying.
Oh, look at that.
She got a ticket. That don't count. There it goes. Tony said you see.
Well, yeah. That would be true. Oh, that is Tammy is right. I forgot.
You going Cabot T joint too?
I forgot.
No,
I can't
you
keep up
didn't
with
say that, so it don't count. Even though you are going there.
exactly. I am. Oh my God. I am so sorry. Yes, True Essence, Birmingham, Alabama, the nicest people in the world.
I'll be there with you. I'm going too.
They are the bomb. True Essence, Birmingham, if you've never been.
Down here, I'm telling you.
But the event that's
Who was the
concrete
one
is
person?
UC. I want to try to go together. But
Michael Womack and she's supposed to be on here, I think, in a couple of weeks. What was forgot it just that fast again. Just that fast. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Carlos. I know you got another one. Oh, who was the person that you said the number one person? Oh, go ahead.
Everybody lost.
Huh?
What football team I told everybody lost today?
I think it shot across the screen.
Can I get a hint? What is, okay, I'll wait on that. I gotta try to remember mine so I won't forget.
Alexa said Cowboys. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love it when Ricky Potts said mute her. We don't know how, but we have to mute her.
Yeah. What was yours, Mr. Charles? What do you have?
I was going to say, who was the first person you said that influenced you? I know that these are the early birds that influenced you when you started line dancing. You mentioned a couple of people's names, but one in particular. And I'll give you a hint. They're not soul line dancers. That make it rough there. See, all you people that came in late, I'm looking at you.
My mom said Calvin.
Who is Calvin?
I don't know. She didn't like boyfriend. I don't know. She didn't. Lindsay Mayhead, Bayfield, Joe Thomas. All these names come out. Somebody says the White Country Man.
Who's the White Country Man?
That's Steve, I guess. Steve. I'm doing the dance. Steve Calavan.
That's too funny to me, yo.
It was Joe Thomas's K-Roll, because K-Roll the first one on here.
It's Joe Thompson. Wismansky. Yeah.
Yeah, Zeminski.
She needs to come to us, so line dance.
She the one that did that Tamia dance. I call it Tamia dance. Yeah.
I would love for her to come to a Soul Line Dance event.
Oh, I made an announcement once when I was in Spring Fling, and I told everybody, I gave them the story, and I said, this little country and western lady, 2000, Tennessee and all that. And I said, y'all need to learn this dance, and they didn't get up. Then Tamia came on, and y'all tried to run. Oh, teach it again. Hey, I told y'all. Now you need to. What'd you say, Carlos, on your little thing? You need to know. I wish you still had those episodes.
These people are funny.
For sure.
I tell them I'm not teaching the dance until I tell you the real story.
For
I'm not gonna
real.
do it because you keep calling it Tamia, and that's not the name of the dance.
I know,
So
right? That's why
Katrina,
I made that
you're
video.
a host. Go ahead and do another one. You're our host. You're our guest.
another,
Yeah, we just having fun, even though Lexus already won, but we just
yeah,
keep
Yeah,
like
you
you
can't
know,
beat
she
her.
keeps it. We can't beat her. Okay.
We tried. We tried.
Okay. So did you all hear where was my, well, she's actually my only instructor ever from. This is for the early people.
Let me
My
see. See if we
first
can
and
get.
only instructor was from where?
We could do something for the later people. Let me see if I can remember. Oh, the
Look,
Cowboys. Yeah.
Alexa. Look at
to Detroit.
Alexa. There's
I don't know
no
how to block
beating
her.
her.
We don't know how to block her. we gonna tell her we're not having class. We're not having a podcast. You're fading out on us,
She
Carlos. You
she
some kind
got
of
it.
AI.
It was
I was
Detroit,
leaning back, my
y'all.
bad.
She was from Detroit. She was from Detroit.
You was AI on us, man. You was going in. And out.
You know, I'm tired. I'm over here leaning back in the chair.
Technology. So, you have any more, Carlos, or are we moving on?
We can move on. Get our
Um,
toast on.
Yeah, I did it last week. So, guess what, my brother? You're toasted this week. Let me get my little red cup. Carlos said since I'm down south, I have to have a red cup because you don't know what's in it.
Shout out to Slideshow.
Let
She made
me
this
see if
for
I can
me.
give me a cup. Un momento.
Going
I
to the
wouldn't have
liquor
known
store.
if Mr. Charles didn't tell me to get a cup, a glass.
That's pretty nice right there.
I know Slideshow made this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He was
Everybody at
so
home get a
kind.
toast. We're gonna toast to
I
actually
didn't
what
give me
we're
a cup.
doing. We did like last week. I think last week, Carlos, both of us did the toast, didn't we? We said we don't have to have one person do
Yeah,
toast.
yeah.
That's right. I'll go ahead and start it. To Katrina, a wonderful friend, someone that I always enjoy. Every time I see her, I tell her to smile because she has this beautiful smile, and I get to take as many pictures as I can. I tell her all the time, let me see that beautiful smile. I've been meaning to talk to you and getting to know you for a while, and this is a great platform for you to get out here and tell everybody. So, toast to you. Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know what this is.
You know what you drinking.
Mine's electrolytes.
He drank. He said, I don't know what this is.
It's cute.
All right, your turn, Carlos.
A good toast to the Line Dance community coming together to grow it, to make it better, to make the great things even greater. Just like we came together today to talk about, how we can get this money and network and
Yes.
get Nicole and other people who have platforms and resources, make it easier for them.
Yes.
Everything we do together makes it easy. Let's toast.
Toast. Line dance. Family. Line dance family. Well, Katrina, do you have any last parting words you want to tell us and the group, the crowd, or the last things you want to say before we
I just
move on?
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and also I didn't give a shout out, but to all the vets, the people that have been here forever that I learned so much from, that took the time to tell me history. Nicole Points, definitely somebody that does. Curtis, if he'll stop for a minute, he will, because he's just very humble and doesn't like to. So is Nicole, but just to the vets, I want to shout out to Carlos, getting ready to have the largest line dance event. Um, it's wonderful.
My friend.
I've enjoyed watching Carlos, and I've enjoyed these years of watching Carlos's growth and all the things that he's doing. I've been to his class. So, and Mr. Charles, and I thank you for allowing me to come today. Thank you for the opportunity. And Queen, I just want to continue to pray for her and her recovery, because she's fighting a battle that she needs a lot of prayer and a lot of love. And I thank
Yes.
all of you all. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
You know, uh, it's been a pleasure having you on here. It really has, man. Like you said, being on here with Crazy Carlos always make this podcast. You talking about all them people he have out there. That's a lot. 1,200 people is going to be a lot of people. That's going to be my thing is the cruise. I'm sorry. I keep thinking about it going over my head that first day we sell off, and that's just going to be another whole life for me. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So many people. So line dance or not, that's why I love it. You get to meet all kind of people. And I try to meet
True.
everybody I can. Yeah, all kinds. So any last words, Carlos?
Somebody asked me that yesterday. It was at the event in Augusta. Like, are you enjoying yourself? I was like, I haven't been to an event where I haven't enjoyed myself.
Exactly.
Because if I'm dancing or not, like, just the fellowship, the bond, talking to people. And it's always, I always run into like the spouses that's there, supporting their, significant other, talking to them. It's always this opportunity to talk, network, get the where you from,
Yeah, I love it.
It's,
Okay.
me personally, I ain't got a line dance. Like, I just love people.
Mhm.
But the line dancing, it makes it more fun. But I've been to small events. I've been 20 people, and I've been to big events, and I can have fun anywhere. Like, I'm not. So I was like, am I having fun? Yeah. Easy for me, but I do enjoy the camaraderie and
Me too.
just the people.
Mhm.
Me too.
Exactly. Well, Carlos, I take more pictures probably than I dance, so I love them pictures. So if you're around me, I take pictures. Okay, that's one thing
I feel like everybody has a place in the community though, and
Yes.
and it's attached to line dance. They don't have to actual be dancing, and that's kind of what I'm trying to grow as far as like the community, making it more public, making it more commercial, as you say. Stop being so underground, because I think a lot of times it feels so like a secret community. Like you got to knock at the door 3 times and say the password to get in, and I feel like it shouldn't be. And so at the beginners ball, I'm gonna go see some new stuff. I'm gonna have a press area, right? So it's gonna be a roped off area for people like Denicia that record everywhere she go. But and Francis, Snapshot is. I got people that's gonna be have their own area to document, record, go live, just
That's
like you go
great.
to any other event, a basketball game, a football game. They have a section for the press because this needs to be covered, and we need to be intentional about letting the outside world know about how great our community is, right? And so
Yes.
True.
that's what I'm trying to do, because it's too underground right now for me. It's too. I'm tired of somebody I say line dance, and they say country. You do country line dance. They don't know what we do, how we
They don't.
do it. I need the world to know what we do. Right.
That's why I take so many pictures and put them out there. You're right. Adrian, we would dance for Queen Sheila McFarland until she can line dance for herself. Thank you, Adrian. That was very nice.
Amen. Amen.
Nice. So, well, we'll go ahead and end it as we always do with Queen saying, because like it says about her, she always says, love is no good unless you give it away. And we just giving it
That's
to
true.
you, girlfriend, for being out here as our host and guest, and all the rest of you people have a very blessed week. I'm going camping. I don't know what y'all doing. I'm fishing. I'll tell you that right
That
now.
sounds fun. That sounds fun. I bet
It's
with
gonna be.
Carlos it's fun.
Yeah, that's already. Yeah, it's already. It don't matter if I catch anything or not. We gonna have fun.